if you've stopped dreaming, not because you don't want to, but because disappointment made you afraid to hope again, this episode is for you. Your dreams aren't gone. They're just waiting for you to return gently. Hi, I'm Kai. Welcome to episode 19 of Healing and Emotional Recovery. Disappointment has a way of silencing our dreams. You start with hope, energy, and excitement to end. Then something happens. A plan falls apart. Someone lets you down. The timing doesn't work. Or life just takes an unexpected turn. You lose momentum. You question your ability. And you stop believing that dreams are safe to have. Across America, from small studios in New York City, 2 warm porches in Austin, 2 cloudy mornings in Seattle, 2 quiet train rides in Chicago, people are learning how to dream again after disappointment. Dreaming again is not about ambition. It's about healing. Today, we'll walk together through the gentle comeback. When a dream breaks, you don't just lose the dream. You lose trust in yourself, trust in timing, trust in your abilities, trust in hope itself. You lose trust in the idea that your effort will lead to results. Your nervous system remembers the hurt and whispers, "Don't try again. I don't want you to get hurt." This is your mind trying to protect you. It's a defense mechanism, not a weakness. Years ago in New York City, I worked on a project that completely collapsed. I felt defeated, embarrassed, and just empty. For months, I told myself I didn't want to try again, but the truth was, I was just scared of feeling that pain again. One evening, walking down a quiet street in the West Village, a simple thought came to me. Maybe hope doesn't need to be loud. Maybe it can start small. And for the first time in a long time, I felt a soft spark inside. That was the start of my gentle comeback. It didn't happen overnight, but it began with that tiny shift in perspective. So, what does a gentle comeback look like? It means dreaming without pressure. It means hoping without the fear of not being perfect. It means trying again without rushing, growing slowly, and letting your heart reopen at its own pace. It means taking tiny steps that rebuild trust in yourself. You don't return to big dreams all at once. You return through small openings, one at a time. There's a kind, human approach to this, broken down into 4 stages. Stage 1 is rest. You are not lazy. You are healing. Dreaming requires emotional energy, and rest is what restores it. Give yourself permission to do nothing but recover. Stage 2 is reconnection. Ask yourself gently, what still lights something inside me? What do I miss? What feels like me? Even the smallest desire counts. It's about finding those little flickers of your true self again. Stage 3 is tiny permission. Say softly to yourself, I'm allowed to want something again. I'm allowed to start slowly. It's safe to try in small ways. Giving yourself permission is what brings hope back into the room. And stage 4 is micro actions. Start with the smallest possible step. This isn't a giant leap or a huge commitment. It's just one small thing. Maybe it's a quick search online, a note in your phone, a 5-minute practice, or a tiny brainstorm. These micro actions are what rebuild trust in yourself and in the possibility of your dreams. I remember one morning in Seattle, I sat near a window with a notebook. I felt so disconnected from everything I used to dream of. I didn't know what to write, so I wrote just one sentence. I want to feel hopeful again. That's it. That one sentence was the first brick in rebuilding something new for myself. Hope doesn't always return in a flood. It often returns in whispers. Boost like that to rebuild belief in yourself. Try holding on to these gentle truths. I'm allowed to outgrow old dreams. I can begin again slowly. I don't need to have everything figured out. Disappointment doesn't mean I'm done. New version of me might dream differently. And most importantly, small steps count. Your confidence grows not from big results, but from the simple act of showing up for yourself, gently and consistently. So, how do you know your dreams are returning? You'll notice tiny sparks of curiosity. You'll find yourself imagining possibilities again, even for a moment. You'll get ideas at random times. You'll feel a little bit excited for small things. You'll start to plan your days with more intention. You'll feel less numb and more alive. Your mind will start to open up instead of shutting down. This is your comeback in action. Here's what you need to hear today. You haven't lost your dreams. You just went through something painful that made dreaming feel unsafe. But you're still capable. You're still worthy. You are still allowed to want more for your life. And you are absolutely allowed to begin again. Dreams don't always return with fireworks. Sometimes they return quietly, like a simple morning idea. A small spark, a thought that feels warm, or a soft, gentle maybe. Your comeback doesn't need to be dramatic. It just needs to be honest. You can hope again, slowly, safely, and very, very gently. Now, for your action challenge, just choose one of these today. Write down one small dream you miss. Take one micro step toward Italiano. Allow yourself 5 hopeful minutes to just sit and imagine. Speak one kind sentence to your future self. Release the pressure to have it all figured out. Or just let yourself imagine without any judgment. Tiny beginnings lead to big returns. If this episode reminded you that dreaming again is possible, please share it with someone who might have lost a bit of hope too. And if you're ready to continue healing gently, with clarity, softness, and new beginnings, subscribe to my channel. This was episode 19 of Healing and Emotional Recovery. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and walk with me, Kai, as we rediscover hope. One soft dream at a time. Your gentle comeback starts right here.